I had a rough day, but that's life, it happens. Woke up on the dark side of my mattress. I guess I forgot to set my clock. Overslept, almost lost the job. And to top it off, I'm kinda hungry, but can't eat till I find my money. It's in my wallet, but my wallet ain't in my pocket. Can't remember the last time I saw it. And they don't want me in a bad mood. Afraid that it'll spread and everyone will catch an attitude.
Hi, my name is Alec Craven. I'm the facility director here at the St. Monica Teen Center. The Teen Center is a place for teenagers aged 12 to 19 that are currently enrolled in middle or high school. Where here we provide an exceptional experience through enriching our community, community service, and various programs and opportunities for the teenagers to engage in. Some of the amenities we have include a teen lounge where we do board games, movie nights. We have a lounge part 2 or recreational multi-purpose room where we have ping pong, foosball, and we have a projector so we can do Connect Sports, Dance Dance Revolution, Dance Central, No Bake Cooking class. And we also have a recreational studio where we have art class, we have fitness class, and we also do step, Zumba, hip hop dance as well. Lastly, we have a computer lab which has 15 desktop computers. We have a computer class called Digital Connectors on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we also have financial literacy courses, college preparatory classes.
Our first program, Face Your Fears, was held at Pullen Park on the evening of October 30th from 7 to 9. The event was for teens ages 12 to 16 from Raleigh and beyond. We had about 60 teens attend, 40 registered, and the rest showed up last minute. The program divided participants into teams for a night of screams, teamwork, and challenges. Scattered around the park, there were opportunities for the teams to face ultimate fears and phobias. The goal of the evening was to solve the serial killer mystery and escape the park. Once everyone checked in, Pullen Park Director Scott Mott welcomed participants and directed them to load the train. During their train ride, the conductor immersed participants in the story of being captives of the park until they earned clues that would reveal the serial killer. The bulk of the wave had teams facing various phobias to gain clues. There were also dozens of costume characters, which not only provided a program enhancement, but were also part of a scavenger hunt the teams could work on throughout the night. The climax had participants back at the train station to receive the list of potential serial killers. Gathering all their clues for successfully facing their fears, the teams raced against each other to solve the serial killer mystery. To wrap up the eventful evening, all participants received prizes, and we thanked everyone for attending the first annual Teen Halloween event at Pullen Park. For this event, we wanted to provide a safe and fun environment for teens and have participants leave feeling that they had accomplished challenges by working together. The event combined the missions of SMTC and Raleigh Parks and Recreation by providing the teens a safe place and encouraging productive interactions with their peers through an exceptional program experience. The events had several short-term impacts. We witnessed groups of teens, some who knew each other and others who had just met, working together, smiling, laughing, and supporting each other through the challenges. And yeah, we learned some lessons that we apply to program too, such as practicing all planned activities and go with the flow when last-minute changes happen, because they happen. Our second program, Grow Up in the Garden, was held on November 15th from 4 to 7:30 p.m. There was a max allowance of 15 participants and we had 11 register. The program warmed up at SMTC and moved to the well-fed garden once everyone arrived. The program gave the teens of St. Monica an opportunity to experience resources within their community. They explored a local garden, learning, feasting, and relaxing in a unique environment within the comfort of their city. As participants arrived to the SMTC, they were invited to come outside for icebreakers. Then they were off to the garden with freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. Once there, the garden manager, Morgan, welcomed them and gave a brief garden history lesson. To get the teens acquainted with their surroundings, a selfie scavenger hunt led them around to the beehive, chicken coop, compost, and more. The bulk of the wave consisted of pizza making, a hydroponic plant project, and a good old-fashioned pumpkin smashing. The feast was the climax of the event. During this time, participants socialized and enjoyed their meal by lantern, moon, and firelight. For dessert, we had a pie eating contest. To wrap up the event, teens drank hot chocolate while dancing and singing around the bonfire. For this event, we wanted to provide a safe and fun environment for teens. and have participants leave feeling closer to their peers, engaged in their community resources, and having had a positive interaction with healthy food and eating habits. Short-term impacts we recognized include watching the teens' excitement and pride in making a take-home garden system and their own individual pizzas. By the end of the event, we witnessed a group of teenagers who, in a short time, had become super relaxed with their surroundings of the garden.
This semester, I learned how important it is for teens to have a place that they call home. I learned this by watching how the teens at St. Monica entered every afternoon. Each and every one of them never had a look of fear or anxiety when they entered SMTC. This learning is important because all teens need a place where they feel comfortable. Having support is vital to getting through these challenges. In the future, I want to mimic this home atmosphere at my current and future place of employment.
I learned just how important the program wave is in creating an outline for your program. During the planning process for this event, we spent time discussing potential group starters and really tried to come up with activities that would help get our participants comfortable and engaged. I found it important because in order for you to have a successful program, your participants have to feel comfortable and connected, especially if they're going to be broken up into groups. And looking back at my experience, I think I will definitely keep the program wave in mind whenever planning events in the future, because I really do think it provides a great structure for how your events are going to flow.
Professionally, I've grown from this service learning throughout the semester by learning and empathizing with different points of views, backgrounds, and demographics to determine the needs of our participants. Seeing Alec interact with the teenagers at St. Monica Teen Center inspired me to be as authentic and genuine as possible. He's a compassionate leader who can relate to the teenagers, but recognizes the boundaries to know when to joke around and when to discipline or counsel them.
I learned that forming relationships with your teammates is essential to forming a functional group. Each member of the team brings something valuable to the table, and it's important to recognize and allow them to use their strengths. In light of this learning, in the future, I will understand what my goals are, be willing to share and listen, and be flexible in working together with the team.
I learned that possibility is essential when it comes to planning and putting on an event. Without it, our event would not have ran nearly as smooth, and we may not have had an event that the teens enjoyed. Small grassroots events all the way up to million-dollar events benefit from Posse Bessie. In light of learning this in the future, I will look back to Posse Bessie for any event that I am a part of.
Working with St. Monica Teen Center gave me the opportunity to learn what it is like to be a teenager in an urban setting and today's world. Our group had the unique chance to not only observe the population we were serving, but also spend time interacting with the teens and staff. This learning is important because in the world of recreation, and perhaps beyond, teens are not represented as well as other age groups such as young children and seniors. In light of this, I will make sure to really listen and put in the effort it takes to earn and sustain attention and enthusiasm with people of any age.